Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your Perryville High School Marquee Buccaneers. At this time, we please ask you to rise, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pirate Football. I'm Lane Kane for PVTV 985. Well, folks, I know you'll all be watching tonight, so don't worry. We'll take care of the score for you. We'll have the little bit of a scoreboard up there for you. So Perryville comes in hungry after Potosi ended their season last year with a 17-14 win here at Pirate Stadium for district's first round. So, of course, how did Perryville get a chance to have a home district game? Well, pretty much started just about a year ago when Perryville went to Potosi in the rainy, sloppy game. Unlike week one, Perryville was able to completely finish their game that Friday evening on a 10-8 winner because Perryville was able to get a safety during that ball game, a touchdown, of course, a 2-point conversion. And Potosi, I only believe, got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So it was just like week one, except, tonight you got PHS versus PHS. Potosi of Washington County. Just about an hour and a half drive out there on old route Highway 8. If you take Highway 8, go past Potosi, you'll eventually go to the place where Perryville played here last week. That was, of course, St. James. So we all know Perryville had the offensive explosion game last week, a 51-0 win with St. James in town. Potosi coming off a 44-28 win at Owensville. So both teams coming in with a win. Perryville would like to start conference game one with a victory, but it'll depend on how the game goes this evening. Again, like last week, Channel 12 was not here, but Mr. Cook was able to have a formal stint cover the game, or at least some highlights. And I don't know what the record is, but a source not in the truck, Mr. Bill Cairns, was able to get us that answer, and it was a 56-18 win over Carroll, Illinois. That was October 11th of 1968, over 51 years ago. So Potosi leads with coaches Ed Haar, that's our head coach, assistant coach David Lees, Harry Thundermont, Thurmond, Joe Portel, and Aaron Hulsey, and then a familiar face to Perryville Pirates know, Curtis Davis, now on the coaching staff this year for the Trojans. Perryville head coach Blaine Boss, his third year of coaching. Brent Broking, Carlos Camarillo, Jamie Hotop, Ryan Mueller, Brent Roth, and Jason Wheeler. Captains for Perryville, number 5, Carter Dix, number 18, Will Define, number 70, Brad Ernst, and number 64, Kyle Underwood. If you missed the band, you'll get to hear them play at the halftime. Also, remember tomorrow, KDBA, also known as Kentucky Drag Boat Association, will be presenting a drag boat race. Qualifications tomorrow, racing on Sunday at the Kaskasky River in Evansville, Illinois. So I know it's hot out here, boys and girls, so hey, might be a good idea to go over there, see the rooster tail, maybe shoot up and see some good boat racing, quarter-mile drag boat racing. And I know it's hot, but hey, the ice cream's good at Kona Cup on Highway 61. And we're just about set for football. About 2 minutes to go here till we kick off week 3. I can't believe it's already week 3. Almost seems like just yesterday we were hearing on the radio Perryville will finish their first game on Monday, which was, of course, Labor Day. Now, if you're in an area like on your way to Castor River where you don't have no phone signal, so you can't hear the game on Facebook, but you're like, man, I don't want to miss the high school football game, we got you covered. Just go over to 107.1. That's a radio station in the Potosi area. And also, of course, our everybody's friend, KTJJ, J98 to boot. Don't forget, after every week of football, if you want to hear scores from around lots of other teams and hear from their coaches, just turn over to 98.5 End Zone. Just about the same number of fans we had last week, and this time Justin Hotop gets to switch locations. He's here. Last week he was down there at Scott City, but because both schools are home games this weekend, Kelly, of course, at St. Vincent this evening, and Potosi here at PHS, where we are about ready to get underway. Perryville is, I'm guessing, one to toss, and they will elect to receive, as that appears to be the verdict. Now Potosi throws the ball out. Maybe it wasn't a right ball. And we are underway on a little pooch punt kick. Ball's going to be going out of bounds, and that's going to bring up the penalty flag. By the way, the Pittsburgh Pirates and Chicago Cubs game is like more than touchdowns, imitating the score, as Pittsburgh's losing 8-17 at Chicago in the top of the ninth. So if the Cardinals could win somehow, our magic number might be around 13 or 12. Of course, it is the 13th this evening. And Perryville will start to drive at their own 35-yard line. Cardinals game is just about ready to start, everybody. That was supposed to be 6:45, so for sure what's going on up there in St. Louis. Perryville's taking their dear old time on that play clock. Top, or no, excuse me. A direct run by number 3 actually is the Evan Dowdy. As he had Fernando Boharkis. Hey, I finally said it right on the third try. Boharkis is in the backfield, right beside the quarterback. Quarterback's in motion, and he's going to give it out to Will Defiant, who had a lot of yardage run last week. There is a piece of yellow on the football field. So it appears that it's going to be on the Perryville Pirates. Holding on the Perryville Pirates, so that's going to bring them back 5 yards. So if I had about a 7-yard run, I'm going to call it, but the penalty flag took it that way as a long 2nd down and 16 for the Perryville Pirates. Man in motion, 18, that's Defy. He's going to run a few yards and get back at least within 9 or more. Actually, I'm going to say about. It's going to bring out a 3rd down and 7, according to the scoreboard. 3rd down and 6, maybe. They just changed the yard marker. Ball at the 38-yard line. No score for those looking for a score. At Cartersville Valley Catholic. Okay, and now the quarterback says, give it here. I'm going to run a direct run. He was not able to get nothing, or he was able to run about 2 yards. But that's no good as it brings down 4th down. The scoreboard operator says no yards. Appeared to me that there was a yard or two. Okay. Punt here for the Perryville Pirates. A nice punt there as it's going to take a bounce at the 30 and continue to run as till a Perryville Pirate. It's to be number 51. Or maybe that's 57, Matt Mueller. That'd be Matt Mueller because there's no 51 on the Pirates team as Mueller downs it. So Potosi's going to take over. As you can see, Potosi has some big boys. I think we got at least a couple 300-pounder, maybe 72. He's 308 pounds. Oh, my goodness. A long pass. The number 7. Oh, but he falls down. He fell down. And therefore, it will not be a touchdown as he had enough room to run all the way to Longtown if he would have had not have fallen down on the pass. Josh Allen on the catch for the Trojans. Number 5 for the Trojans is 7's out now. They may be thinking about running. Pass there. Deflected. Incomplete. Bryce Reed on the reception, or the intended receiver. 6'3", 240-pound junior tight end. Defensive back. Delayed, number 23 with the ball. That's for Potosi, and that's Kyle Miller, 5'9", 155-pound senior running back. Number 5 goes over to the sideline, but gets in there play in. That's Andrew Coleman, 6'1", junior quarterback, 170-pound. Coleman says, I'm going to probably pass. Maybe number 1 would be a attended man, as it's going to bring up a 4th down now for the Trojans. So that long run for Potosi was the only productive play for the Trojans. Let's see what they want to do here. As the lights somebody's playing tricks here in the press box, flipping the lights on and off. No, he might be just excited or something like that. Pass. He throws it, incomplete pass, and that will make a turnover on downs. As number 5 looks to be a little banged up as he was rubbing his ankle or his left knee, I'm going to say. So it's going to be first down for Perryville as 5 for the Trojans. Kennett at St. Genevieve, by the way. Get the scoreboard up to date. You're on PVTV. Actually, the visiting team, the teams around the area. There's scoreboard. Perryville handed it off to not Defiant, but I'm going to go with number 23, Fernando. Well, Harkes. By the time senior night comes up, I will finally have it correctly pronounced. Or sooner. Three says, give it to me. Run, but there's going to be a flag. And that appears probably against Perryville Pirates, although somebody did lose something. Maybe a little piece of a white towel or something that's supposed to be in your white glove for number 7 for the Trojans. But that was not the penalty. See what John in the white hat has to say. That penalty is declined. Now the line judge and the man with the number card wasn't for sure which yard line to be at because the official moved. 3rd down and 6, and the Pirate coaches are calling the play in. Let's hope they get it. They got about 15 seconds to get this play in here and decide what they want to do. Quarterback says, give it to me. Number 11 runs in motion, but hey. Ooh. There might have been a missed flag there. There might have been a missed penalty there. I'm wondering to see if these officials want to talk about and discuss, and say that, we could all see back here from the camera view here in the booth that, a face mask was just missed. So let's hope that does not come back to haunt the Perryville Pirates here. There is a flag, and I'm hearing a lot of Pirate fans applauding. But I've also seen a Potosi player applaud his hands. So that will go against the Perryville Pirates, as that will back them up. It'll appear to be maybe approachment or offsides. Potosi was able to draw Perryville offsides first. So Perryville picked up the penalty before Potosi did. It's going to take a Pirate bounce. It's going to roll that about the 31, 32 yard line. .32 is what the scoreboard has, but so 6:07 to play here in the first quarter. No score, and I believe this is a timeout for.
Remember the PHS senior class of 2020 project graduation will be selling items on the sidewalk by the home bleachers. Get your 50/50 tickets as well as your green and white beads.
So we still have not gotten a cheerleading roster by. I can say wherever those girls are, they've been doing a pretty good job. And the student section is just hanging out. Perryville defense now will take an opportunity to try to keep Potosi pinned back as they can maybe work their magic to keep the ball backward as Potosi runs with it, number 29 with it. 26, excuse me. Wade Marcel, a 210-pound soft junior runner back, 5'9". Helps whenever the rosters have their, weight and height. Jet sweep, but Perryville missed a tackle. And that ball's going to be about the 49-yard line. .49-yard line, hash mark. I didn't hear any name, but I'm going to think that was 26. I heard somebody yell. Potosi has a man in motion, 24, and he's going to have it. But Perryville's able to hold it, wrap him up there. I believe 52 for the Perryville Pirates. Maybe Clayton Steffens, maybe Tyler Brunowski. And we can enjoy hearing that the Cardinal game has finally started. A run by number 1, and he's going to try to take it all the way. Perryville got a man down, but several penalties now. The play was clear, so until they got way down there in the area where he was able to be tackled. So let's see what the referee wants to say here.
That was a must-be allergy season.
He was given it several times to hint to everybody. Face mask, face mask. He did it about 12 times, I'd say. So the purple and white PHS program is first goal at the 5. And he's in according to G98. I just heard them saying he's to the pylon and he's in. Number 75, Hunter Moon, a 6'1", 260-pound senior, will be attempting the extra point. That is up and good by Moon. And he's got his program at a 7-point lead currently in the ball game. 4:06 to play. For those who might be asking Mr. Cook and everybody else what the score is. Real quick, but while we have a second, I want to send a congratulations to Jerry Fulton as he picks up his 200th career soccer win last night on a 5-2 win, I believe, at Sullivan. If anybody's got the correct number of the score, let me know.
Run back, let's go, run it back.
Perryville would like to run it back. Number 5, Dix. So here comes the Perryville Pirate offense. So on their last couple drives for Pirates, they were not able to pretty much do nothing, as everybody's been assisting getting those yellow flags for the referees. So folks, if we can stop buying the referee the yellow flags, he's got enough already. There's going to be a pass to Perryville. A missed tackle, but then a tackle by number 7 for the Trojans, and number 10, Dawson Camden has the ball. I did kind of thought he might have been injured because he was up here in the booth earlier. But he was able to pick up that play as we are 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 26-yard line. Like to get past the 30 as a man in motion. Big 67 for the Perryville Pirates. Aaron Ernst jumps in, dives in there. It's going to be about 3rd down and 2. We're going to let the scoreboard do their job. It's going to be bring about 3rd down and short. We're talking about 6 feet of running. 3rd down and 2. Perryville goes in motion. They're going to run, and they're going to have a first down. The first down of the night goes to Perryville Pirates, and that, I believe, is going to be number 3, Evan Dowdy. Once the St. Vincent game gets done in each quarter, we'll get scores from our old announcer from the Perryville Pirates, Daryl Nicelonger. So, Daryl only wants that score. He doesn't want the upcoming scores. Number 18 with the ball, as he was just going to try to meet some of those players on Potosi. They see if they wanted to go McDonald's and make McDonald's a lot busier tonight than they could be. With both home teams in town, you know McDonald's is going to be busy. They're going to have to hurry up here and get the play in. Quarterback has the play. He says, give it to me. A little pitch out. Number 33 appeared to be Dylan Holt, a junior. Ethan Moran, a Warrenbrook senior, comes out now. Lines up in the wide receiving spot. No Trojan to defend him or deflect him. Forty-some seconds to go in the first quarter. No score for the Perryville Pirates, but the Trojans have a 7-0 lead here at Pirate Field, as Perryville's going to be punting on the right at the fringe of the end of the quarter. A nice punt there, as it's going to go out of bounds, and actually a cheerleader from on the Potosi side will catch the ball. So she's not playing out on the field, but she was still able to catch that football, as the Trojans will have 15.8 seconds to play here in the first quarter before time expires in the first quarter.
42-yard line.
Come on, boys, make something happen here. Let's go.
Hit on the QB.
So the last time Potosi had the ball, they were able to get into the end zone. Perryville is hoping that that does not happen this drive. Sun has finally went down. A nice cool evening finally.
Counter.
Potosi's number 1 has it, and he's going to be tackled before the first down marker. That will be the end of the first quarter. No score for Perryville, but Potosi takes a 7-0 lead here in the ball game. By the way, Jose Altuve, I'll get it right again. Just a home run for the Astros. So the Astros lead the Kansas City Royals 1-0.
They're not blitzing. They're just reading reactions. It's not blocking. I think the big beat up front.
Don't. Guys, I'll give you a heads up. 2 weeks from this evening. Oh, how packed will it be at Indian Field? Perryville at St. Vincent. 2 weeks from tonight. I will plan to cover that as long as Mr. Cook, wherever he's at, is good with that. Pass. Blocked down. Oh, Perryville's number 33 was able to drop that or block that. Top of the first, 2 men on for the Brewers. Cardinals defense. And Wainwright would like to get a stop and give their team an opportunity to get some score on that scoreboard before that game. The only 3 for the Trojans has it. He's going to be past the first down, as it would have been a 4th down if Perryville could have stopped them. For 1 yard too many from a would have been a 3rd down. So the Cubs ended up winning 17-8 with the Pittsburgh Pirates. So Perryville's defense is starting to have a better opportunity to hold them back. I know you all are saying, see what J98 has on scores. Okay. Remember, all the scores, except for St. Vincent last week, were courtesy of J98. Windsor is on their way to winning big, as they are Potosi on the long run. After it was 2nd down, they picked up another 1st down. I'm going to call it. That's going to be good for a 1st down. Is that Fredericktown? Owensville at Cuba. A cute counter on the play. Number 1 for the Trojans on the run, and still the same score we told you about at the end of the first. After 2, Kelly 14, St. Vincent 7. So excuse me, that's after 1. Potosi's still with the ball as they got some stronger, bigger guys than the Perryville Pirates. So 52 and Clayton Steffens and Matt Mueller. Potosi has a guy in motion. He's going to run it. He's going to try for the second score for the Trojans. That is going to be a Trojan touchdown. Potosi for the score, 13, Perryville 0 currently. Number 1 is going to be the holder for Moon, number 75 for the Trojans. Kick is up and no good as it just about hit the barbecue grill area. Did it get in the golf court? Did it find the coach dryer? Hey! Just so y'all know, the score is for Potosi. It's the same date that it is today, as it's 13. I hate to say, and it is a Friday. St. Vincent just now tied the ball game up, 14-14. Kent currently 7, St. John 0 in the first quarter. Of course, we're in the first quarter, and they don't have it updated on J98 to boot, but it's okay. Valley 14, the other team is 0. That's from Anthony. Valley is winning, and he's just updating something. Yep. Excuse correction. Valley 13, the other team 0. Perryville with a nice run by the kick returner, number 10, Camden. Perryville's got it, and he threw it out to Dix. Yeah, now officials, I do believe Clarkson Eye Care is already closed for tonight, but if we have any eye doctors, you might be getting a phone call pretty soon by our fans. Trying to get the this reffing crew eye care appointment. 3 for the Perryville Pirates is going to get just about a enough for a first down unless the referees decide to don't want to throw anything out. A Trojan player kind of down, but he's tying his shoe. That's it.
Get up underneath the center. All you need is one push. There we go. He's gonna do it.
There we go for the Perryville Pirates. That's the second first down of the night by number 3. Ball's at the 42-yard line for those boys and girls who are wondering. And hey, whoever's smoking with your barbecue grill or your smoker, it smells good. Save some food for us. Dylan Holt on the run. Number 33. Perryville's getting to play in. You got about 15 seconds to draw it. Perryville, you're going to have to, you see the officials are like, fans, speak a little quieter. Number 3, Dowdry, Evan, on the run. Be 3rd down and 2. It looks more like a 3rd down and 3, but okay. We'll say 3rd down and 2. Timeout for Perryville. So don't forget, Fredericktown will be here next week. Excuse me, Windsor is losing. Nothing. DeSoto 13. Hillsboro looks to be 0. Farmington 28. Fredericktown 0. Park Hill Central 13. Cuba 6. Somebody else something. Can't tell what this school is. It's got red R. Our Rockwood Summit 13. Fox Warriors have Arnold 0. Wait a minute. Did I miss something wrong? St. Pius 5. Grandview Eagles 0? Huh, okay. Valley currently now winning 13-8. Quarterback's going to run. He's got enough for the first down. Let's move those chains, boys, over there. So first down at the 25-yard line. Perryville's got 33. He's going to run, maybe getting 2 yards.
Thank you.
Hey, folks in the stands, I know you're at home, but, you know, the ones who are watching at home, come on out and, you know, buy a 50-50 ticket. You could buy everybody up here in the booth a nice round of Domino's pizza. Man, that would sound good. Could at least buy everybody on PVTV a pizza. And Bohocas with the long run. Oh, excuse me, I seen a 2, but I couldn't tell the other number. I thought that was Bohocas. That's actually a first and goal for the Pirates. Still currently no score for Perryville. Potosi 13, but hey, Perryville's knocking on the door, 10 yards away from a big 6 points. If they can get the playoff. Got Bohocas. Number 3 maybe with that ball. Keaton Ortiz. Maybe Keat Ortiz on the tackle. Maybe a relation to the big guy known as Big Poppy David Ortiz, former Boston Red Sox player. We got Bohocas right behind the quarterback.
There we go, there we go. Get it.
He's about down to the 8. So will that mean a 4th down, or is this still 3rd down? Potosi with a timeout, and the band is starting to get ready to head.
Everybody open your camera 3 open your
I'm going to take a quick timeout to get a drink of soda, Dr. Pepper here.
to go.
3:32 to go, boys and girls. 3rd down and 9. What is the Perryville Pirates going to do? A run there by number 4, Hotop. Can he get in? Can he get in? Oh, man. Did he get in? Touchdown, Pirates. Drew Hotop, the senior, a touchdown. And that's a beautiful 6 points. And now, what just happened? Wait a minute. Hang on, everybody. Don't get excited too late. Right now. So just 1 second, everybody. Hang on, hang on. I know we're all excited right now, but... So correction, everybody. I know you're all throwing your soda around at home, but hey, The clean lay didn't call us yet, so he did not get in. Hold everything. It's going to be 4th down and 1 at the 1. Will Perryville be able to push them through? One official called a touchdown. The other said, 1 second. Hang on. Let's see what Mr. Head Referee Buddy says. He said one official is incorrect, the other official is good. Everybody, let's make some noise to keep Potosi getting a little nervous here. Timeout, Perryville. So evidently maybe Hotop got out at the 1 yard line. So do you get pushed out of the, what happened there?
I think he got pushed out right at the pylon, I guess.
Because one official gave him the...
Said he had a touchdown. All you got to do is be on the white and you got the touchdown.
Yeah. Maybe we need to have a review booth. Hey, everybody, what do you think about sending Mr. Cook a comment asking about a review booth? That'd be so neat to have. Then, you know, whenever the fans yell at something, we can review it and give them the correct answer here. That might be coming in the near future. You never know. Okay. 4th down and 1 and goal. I believe Potosi was able to keep Perryville back because they're all jumping and hollering. Hey, boys and girls, remember last year? Huh. A safety? That could be coming up. Ball's going to remain at the 1 yard line, it appears. So, can Perryville hold them back and push them back and get 2 points? We'll see here on this play. On the next play. So no scores for the Perryville Pirates, even though everybody was jumping up and hollering touchdown. There was no score for everybody at home watching. 2:50 some to go till halftime, till you get to hear some wonderful music. Wait, fumble, hang on. Let's wait, everybody. Let's wait. He called a safety, but let's see here. Was that a touchdown or a safety? Well, here, hang on, everybody. Perryville's lining up to go for an extra point, so if that would be a safety, that would not be fair. We'll see what Twitter says. How about that? Justin Hodup is right down there, so let's see what he has to say. Anybody at PVTV, did anybody see who made that touchdown? Because, everybody that's, By the way, St. Vincent takes the lead, 21-14 left in the half. We're still trying to Well, Justin Hodub was right on that, and he said, I don't know where he's at now, but that was Dylan Holt, or excuse me, not Dylan, but Tyler Holt. Yeah, Dylan Holt, as Perryville was able to stop number one from getting into the end zone from Dawson Camden. So this is what Twitter says. Evan Dowdy stopped at the goal line on 4th down, but the Pirate defense forced a fumble in the end zone, recovered by Dylan Holt. Perryville gets on the board 13-7 with 2.43 left to go in the half, and that was courtesy of Twitter. Anybody on Twitter can like Republic Monitor. Thank you. So it's confirmed that was Hotop, or number 33 got, not 33, but yeah. Holt got the touchdown. Some left to play until we get to hear some wonderful music. Pass. Incomplete in the end zone. And also I heard a couple of people saying holding. There is a flag. It's way back here at the 29. Maybe it was on the official for not throwing the flags earlier. Who knows? It's probably going to be on Potosi. Sideline warning against the Perryville Pirates. So we're going to ask our rules analyst, Brendan, who is with PVTV, when he gets on, what happens if you get in our sideline line? He is not in yet, boys and girls. '59 Ian Curry, senior, making that defensive play. Hearing Potosi's going to go for a jet sweep. He's going left. There he goes with it. He's in. Touchdown Trojans. So 58.2 seconds to go when Perryville will get the ball, but they can come back and get down within a score. Perryville really hoping to go to 3-0. Perryville 7, Trojans 19, but I'm guessing Potosi's going to go for an extra point here. I don't know what just happened. As they are set to go for 2. Trojans are going to go for 2 to try to get 21. Can Perryville keep them? That ball is incomplete. So Potosi opted to go for a 2-point conversion and was not able to make it. So Perryville is down by 13. Kicking off for the Trojans 75 to Perryville Sticks. Yep, it's a full moon. Oh. Perryville drops the ball on a tumble. Quarterback dropped the ball, fumbled it, and then
just like my senior year. Quarterback Rice just fumbled the ball like once every game. I feel like that's a little deja vu.
And Fernando.
Right, okay.
0.5 seconds.
It's like got some butterfingers there. Is Evan Drawer? Barney, he fumbled the football. Even if we did try it, I don't see it. Well, that is true. If that's the case, then yeah, we should try to go for it. At least try it for at least. So I'm thinking, yeah. Because it's like a last minute thing and try to like score or something before the half.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 11. So the only way I could see Perryville calling that timeout is to either get one more play or just to have a chance at a long pass for end zone. And you know Potosi knows that as they got a guy deep way back here at the 30, 48-yard line. And that a pass intended for a Potosi coach, I guess. As we are going to halftime on a down by 13 on Friday the 13th. A full moon. So we'll be back in, I'd say, 13 minutes. St. Vincent, by the way, tied 21 to 21. As I'm going to get off the headset and let you hear music. And then next time I'll be on is going over some scores. Unless Brendan wants to get on and, tell us what Perryville needs to do. I'm going to get off here.
I'll be back up here.
confined in this mad world. The music of Mozart's Requiem and Mad World by Tears for Fears. Drum major Shannon Martin and Haley Brown. Is the band ready? You may take the field. Buccaneers will be performing in the East Prairie Parade on Saturday, performing the Farmington Invitational. The band would like to thank sponsors Buckeye, Zelman Construction, Domino's. Also thanks to the parents and band students for their support. All right, here's some halftime scores. We have Farmington beating Hillsboro 35-0. We have St. Vincent's beating Kelly 28-21. Herculaneum and Jefferson R7 is 0-0. Valley and Crothersville 16-13. DeSoto beating Windsor 13-0. You got North County and Festus beating 36-6. Kennett beating St. Jen 20-0. Park Hills beating Fredericktown 13-0. Jackson beating Cape 21-0. And East Prairie losing to Scott City 3-0.
Big whopping 3 there. Better than the 0. Yeah. That's a winner at the end of the game.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the great halftime show, by the way. So, scores: Hillsboro at Farmington, Hillsboro 0, Farmington 35. Kelly 21, St. Vincent 28. Rockwood.
Okay, and it looks like the Pirates are getting ready to come out. Looks like both teams are getting ready to come out onto the field with Perryville kicking the ball and kicking the ball to the Potosi Trojans. Kickoff return team is number 10, Eli Burek.
Okay. Yeah, I thought Eli was hurt last year. Actually, did you say number 10? That's Dawson Camden. You mean Eli Burek number 31? Actually, yeah, that's a squib kick right there, and that was, is that 47 maybe? So again, drag boat racing tomorrow in Evansville, Illinois, for those who didn't hear me earlier. Perryville's defense is and who's the quarterback? Andrew what? Coleman. Okay. And number 1 for the Trojans takes off again. He's going to go the distance. Oh wait, no. Yes, he did. He fell down, but then he was able to scoop into the end zone. Isaac Gahan. By the way, that Festus score, for anybody that was wondering, that's with North County. I don't know if I said that right.
68-yard run there by Isaac Gaham is right now a first and goal for the Potosi Trojans at the Perryville 3.
So about a 68-yard run there.
Motion for number 10. And he gets it in for the Potosi touchdown.
Yeah, Brendan, sorry. I wanted to ask about the sideline warning, do you get another one? How is the coach disqualified? What's going on with that?
Pardon me again. Can you explain that?
Well, like whenever they threw the flag in the second quarter, they said sideline warning. Does anybody get in trouble? Do you get have to go to the locker room early
Oh
or?
yes, okay, I get it now. I understand. It's more like it's just only it's like a 3-strike thing, but it's only 2. First time you get like a warning. Second time, if you get in trouble again, you're going to be kicked out of the game.
But
Simple
what
as
if it's
that.
like what would happen if all the coaches, like how Bruce Valroy for St. Vincent is the only basketball coach, and let's say he gets kicked out, what would go on? Would the captain step up then, or?
Honestly, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that the captains will have to stand. There's either 2 choices. Either the captains will have to stand up and try to make the calls for the team, or they're going to have to forfeit.
Huh. Well, of course, Grandview already forfeited, and they lost 5-0 earlier in football.
So the score right now
Is Perryville's down by 20. This game could be starting to slip away from the Perryville Pirates if they don't start kicking it into gear in the first drive, or putting it in the 4-wheel drive.
That is correct, and that has happened. But there is always hope. There's still plenty of time in the second half. It's 11 minutes and 19 seconds right now, so the Pirates will have plenty of time to try to make a comeback.
Gotcha.
The only thing they need to do is just keep their heads up, focus play by play, do their jobs, and they should be able to make a comeback.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Number 75 going to be kicking it off here at from the 40.
75, the person that's kicking for the person.
Is it Moore? Hunter Moon, yeah.
The Pirates return team is up. Looks like another squib kick. And
Yeah. He's got the ball, and he's gonna have a good return there. But a Trojan player down actually, but then he got up on his own feet.
37, 38 yard line.
So how did the footage for Channel 12 go?
I thought Channel 12 looked great. I was able to see the footage of it all last Friday. I thought it was pretty
I
good.
mean tonight, the stuff that you filmed.
Oh, well, it wasn't as great as I thought so far. I thought it was going to be a even game so far, but this is football. Anything can happen. Okay. It looks like the penalty is against the Pirates. They'll be pushed back. Looks like 15 yards.
So it was either a face mask or.
Face mask or a block in the back.
And technical difficulties here for Mr. Cook.
Like a 36-yard.
Number 10 was the intended receiver.
Number 10, Dawson Kent, was the intended receiver. And honestly, I really thought that ball was going to be picked off.
Yeah, but then could they have thrown a flag for pass interference on offense at that play? Because he was trying to get it, and he was trying to keep the defender from getting it. I mean, that could have been called either way, but, a good no call, I guess. So.
It would have been pass interference, but neither player on that was touching each other that bad. No contact was there. Both of them was too busy focused on the ball. That's why there was no pass interference called.
Gotcha.
And it looks like it's a penalty against the Trojans.
And it looks to be a 15-yarder because I believe they called a first face mask.
I don't know about a face mask. It looks like an encroachment.
Well,
5 yards up.
Well, our buddies over here to our right, Mr. Wortman and, his assistant, was called a face, they said a face mask.
All right. And Drew and Evan Doherty is keeping the football. And looks like no gain on that play.
Now, if you were him, would you think about a jet sweep like they were doing last week, right about this time?
A jet sweep would be recommended, really. Like, it may be a running play, yes, but it's also a very good running play because the running back will be coming over here, and then when he sees an opening, that's where he should cut it.
Gotcha.
Because the Potosi defense right now is probably thinking either blitzing or probably man-to-man coverage.
And he's got the ball, and he handed it off to, is that Fernando?
It may be a first down.
It should be a first down.
No, it doesn't look like
Yep,
it's a first down.
yep, the ball, maybe not.
Short of a first down. So it looks like we have ourselves a 4th and 1 on the Pirates' 35-yard line.
So we know last week Perryville was going for it on 4th down and 1, but of course Potosi's more stronger in the weight department than St. James. So would you consider them going for this or punting it? Or?
I really don't want them to try to go for it because
Of course
they're getting blown out right now. They just need to keep calm, and it looks like they're going for it. Looks like a quarterback keeper right now.
Oh, there,
He's got
yeah.
it. Oh my!
Well,
What turned out to be a terrible call has turned out to a great play. I will admit that was a gutsy call by Blaine Hoss.
yeah. Well, of course, now is Blaine the offensive coordinator, or is one of his assistants over here, Mr. Broking? I think he's one of the coordinators. I'm not for sure what he is.
Honestly, I don't know a lot about the coordinators, really.
Yeah.
So right now, it looks it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Pirates' 41-yard line.
And Hotop, yeah, I was going to say Hotop goes in motion,
Careful,
but look.
I sense a blitz right there.
Yeah.
Drew Hotop here with the carry.
He's going to pick up,
That
but.
was a good run right there.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. We may have an injured player on here.
It looks like his kneecap.
Looks like he's holding his knee. That's not good. He's one of the impact players for the. He was one of the impact players for the Pirates, and he proved it by being an impact player for this team by running for 2 touchdowns against St. James last week.
Of course, now his brother is a quarterback for the junior varsity team, but I mean it's a good thing number 3's the head quarterback because you got so many quarterbacks. I mean it's not like you're the Cardinals where you got 3 catchers, and you.
It's true. Evan Doherty used to play. It's true. It's true that Drew Hotop played quarterback last year, but it looks like he's doing a different kind of a route this year, if you know what I mean. He hasn't been on the quarterback position for a while, and looks like he's able to get back up. Now let's hope that knee injury is not too severe. Honestly, I would like to see him back on the field.
Yeah, now you got Fredericktown next week, and you always know they're going to be, if you can come away from Fredericktown not getting mainly torn up, you did a good job, Do you think that's going to be a case next week, getting torn out more?
Well, I don't really know a lot about Fredericktown. The only thing I know for starters is that the Fredericktown's O-line, except for the center, they get in a 2-point stance, which is like bending down, like a simple squat, Oh my, what a big hit.
Yeah. Oh, and that's definitely going to be a horse collar.
Right there.
Yeah.
See that right there? He's grabbing against the back of his shoulder, back of the jersey right there.
And that, what do you see? That's a horse collar right there, or would that be a 15-yarder?
I'd say that has to be at least 15 yards for the Trojans right there. 15 yards penalized for the Trojans.
So that's going to be an automatic first down no matter what.
Correct.
Now, of course, last week it was St. James 3rd down and like 25, but then a penalty on Perryville, and then they still didn't even get a first down off of that. So it was too much penalty yardage, too much back.
don't know a lot about the horse collar penalty, but the only thing I know so far is that it's 15 yards, but anything can change.
We are at the, what is it, 31-yard line?
Yes. It doesn't look like we got much of a gain on that play. So it looks like we got
Number 23. How would you pronounce that? Would you?
23 is Fernando Bojores.
I believe it's somewhere like a.
So it looks like no gain on that play. So 2nd and 10 for the Pirates on the Potosi Trojans 31-yard line.
Bojorquez. It's a Hispanic pronunciation.
Evan Doherty's keeping the game, and it looks like it's a gain of about
One maybe.
2 or 3 on that play. Looks like we got ourselves.
So of course 7 minutes to go for all of our spectators watching.
So it is now 3rd
And
for
say,
the Pirates on the Potosi Trojans 29-yard line.
I hate to say it, but I think Perryville's going to get done first, so I guess they'll have dibs at McDonald's because St. Vincent just went to the half at 28-21 lead over Kelly.
Wow.
And of course, we know last week Kelly destroyed Crystal City 62-0, or excuse me, 60-0.
And this looks like he's short of a first down, it looks like.
But as we've seen Blaine Boss go already, he went 4th down in like 1, and
yeah, it's short of a first down.
So-
now we've seen Blaine Boss make these fourth down conversions, and the previous one we saw it was able to work.
now of course.
If he's going to do it again, let's see if he's going to be able to make the right call.
Now, of course, Potosi has a kid at 308 pounds. Would you, if you're Potosi, would they bring him in at this point? As appears that's going to be a first. I believe so, and that's going to be actually my cousin out there. Well, define a relative of mine with the first down play.
My goodness, I'll admit this, that was a good call. That's 2 for 2 on fourth down conversions for the Pirates. That there was a good call by Blaine Boss.
Yeah, it was. I mean, what's going through his mind to win on 4th down when they hiked the ball? Because, you know, if you go backwards, you turn it over like Potosi did earlier in the ball game.
Well, all I can say is that Blaine Boss trusts his
There's a throw out there to number 11.
Oh my, that was a big hit he took. Oh my, that was Ethan Moran with the run. Looks like that was a loss of 1 on the play.
Do we know who that defender player was?
No, I do not know. Looks like we have ourselves another penalty that I didn't quite see.
It appears that it was against the Pirates.
Looks like a holding penalty. Now this is another problem for the Pirates offense. The Pirates, throughout the years, the Pirates O-line tends to hold a whole lot, which is a real killer for them. Instead of like, whenever they make good plays, one of them tends to hold and the refs see it. That's not a good sign for the Pirates O-line. If they want to try to win games and all that, the first thing they need to do is stop holding.
There's a good pass. Is he good? Yeah, he's got a touchdown. Hey, Pirates.
Touchdown Pirates. That was a good love play, if I say so myself. Evan Doherty to Carter Dix. My goodness, that was a good play.
Yeah, it was, and you know, like that score earlier when the Pirates were on defense and fumbled the ball, and we all thought it was in. The referees didn't give a signal. Well, that man in the white hat, John, I seen his name on the little card thingy. He did get the correct call, and here's for an extra point, but it is blocked.
Oh my goodness! And that field goal was no good. That extra point was no good. So with a good touchdown pass to Evan Doherty to Carter Dix, the score is now 27-13.
So we got what, 13 points down, or?
We are down by 14 points to actually, which is obviously two touchdowns and 2 extra points.
2 touchdowns and two-point conversion. They
If
did do
able to
that
turn
against
over-
Potosi last year up there, so you almost got to think they might.
If they are able to do 2-point conversions on both on the 2 offensive plays, then the score will be able to be probably
29?
27
Yeah.
if I'm correct.
Now, do you think anything's in the Perryville Pirates' minds as Potosi beat them last year here to start districts? You think Perryville is thinking some redemption here? Or?
I'm right, probably in their minds right now, probably for the seniors, the juniors, and the sophomores, if they were all there facing them last year, they're probably in their minds thinking, well, all right, and something like this. All right, we're sick and tired of losing to Potosi. If we want to beat them right now, like let's say this year and maybe the next few years, we gotta stand up, do our plays correctly, and force some turnovers so we can try to get the ball back. If they can do all those, keep their heads up, and try not to make too many penalties, they should be able to make this comeback and win the game.
Yeah, but you never know. Those officials did miss several flags.
Like I said, that's the problem with refs these days.
Yeah.
No offense, but that's the truth. And it looks like we got another onside kick. And do the Pirates have it?
Perryville says they do.
Oh my goodness! It looks like the Pirates got it. Oh my goodness! What turned out to be an onside kick for the Pirates. It's turned out to be an amazing turnover so far. The Trojans are slipping a little bit. The Pirates are on the rise. Are they going to be able to try to make this drive another touchdown as they did the previous play? We'll find out.
Yeah.
So
Now, real quick, would you consider that a little bit of trickery if you said so myself? Or if I say so myself, a little trickery?
That was pretty tricky, yes. That was a very sneaky play right there. Good call for the Pirates. So it is a 1st and 10 on the Pirates' 39-yard line.
Now let's see what they can do.
Quarterback keep as Evan Doherty has it. It looks like a gain of about 2 on that play. That'll make it a 2nd and 8 for the Pirates at the Potosi Trojans' 41-yard line.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Perryville Pirates 41. Excuse me.
You know, I gotta ask you, with you playing football, all these years, does it help when the fans are like this, or does it help more when they are more pumped up like they are to beat St. Vincent in the Mayor's Cup or stuff like that?
Absolutely. Sometimes fans will be the main difference that games will be won or lost. And it looks like a no gain or a loss of 1 on that play. Looks like a gain of 2 on that play. Looks like
Third down
it's
and
now a 3rd down and 6 for the Pirates.
I
on
think-
their own 43.
I thought I just heard officials say 3rd down and 3, but I might be mistaking it.
It is nearly late in the 3rd quarter and they're down by 14. I suggest they try to do like a fake option and try to pass it. Okay, and there's the pass. He's scrambling and oh my goodness. Evan Doherty threw it a little too high there, and that causes it to be 4th down and 6 for the Pirates.
So what do you think they're going to do? You think the last 2 options, Blaine Boss was able to keep his team out there and they got, the yardage that they needed? Do you think they're going to go for this or,
Honestly, I would suggest not, because it's 4th down and 6. Yes, you're on like your own 43, but I honestly would not suggest it. And from the looks of it, it appears that they are going to try to go for it. Honestly, this is not a very good idea, because if they turn it over, it'll be on the Potosi Trojans.
Yeah, he's acting.
Looks like it's the punt team.
As number 3 actually punted it.
Oh my goodness! How do you like that? The quarterback punted the ball. What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
That was a little shocker, if I do say so myself. So right now, Potosi has the football after that punt. The score is still 27-13, Trojans.
I know everybody's been talking about the Cardinals a lot. The Cardinals are winning 4-0 in the 4th inning. Of course, the Cubs have already won, so I guess if the Cardinals can win, their magic number will be, the date of this date, 13, right?
Yes, so. And here's the first play. Looks like a running back pitch. Oh, wow, that was a good play.
But hey, there is a flag over here.
It could be helmet-to-helmet contact, maybe. That has been a real issue in the sport of football for all sports, NFL, college football, and especially high school. And it looks like the penalty is on the Trojans.
Hang on. So the referee pointed to Potosi. This guy right here pointed towards, put his arm towards Perryville.
It could be because there's probably 2 penalties that each saw. But it doesn't look like that there are 2 penalties as Potosi is moving back. Could be
Holding, I think it was.
Could be either holding or...
Well, he put his hand down like this. So that would be
that's
holding.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So instead of it...
Oh, hang on. Okay,
So
never
looks
mind.
Like it'll be, so the Trojans will have an even longer way to go to, as it is 1st and 14 on their own 34-yard line.
Now, could Perryville decline that if they wanted?
They could have, which would have made it like 2nd down and like however many yards the Chargers went.
Number 1's out there.
Here's a good run right there, and then there's another flag that came down. Let's see who's penalized on that play.
Now, if I'm Perryville Pirates and that foul's against Potosi, I would have declined it. The last one and then this one declined because then it would have been like 3rd down or,
Sometimes declining would not be the very best call because if they go for it on a 3rd down or a 4th down, then if you decline it if they're like close to the 1-yard line, there's like a very good chance that they might try to get it. And it looks like it's a holding penalty against the Trojans. And it looks like Potosi has taken a timeout, I think. So the score still is 27-13 Trojans.
And look how far that ball's going to be.
Oh my, it feels like it's 1st and an eternity.
It's going to be what, 1st down and 21?
I doubt
1st down and 22.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised. There have been times where 1st downs are made like this. There have been plays. There have been 1st down plays that were even farther than what they normally should be.
Gotcha.
So honestly, if the Trojans are going to try to get a 1st down, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to pass.
Well, you would think Perryville's defense would be prepared for a pass, though.
That's correct. And as of this year's Pirates, that's one of the weaknesses that they must turn into a strength.
Was that something that they can make adjustments on in practice?
That is correct. According to a friend of mine, he said that the Pirates' defense has been struggling when it comes to zone coverage.
Just like what we're seeing.
There's no doubt. A pass looks like a screen pass, and that was a good play right there by the Trojans.
And look at all that.
Pass by number 23, Kyle Miller.
And look at all that yardage that he was able to chunk off.
That's because it was a screen play. It looked like it was a running play at first, or deep play is going, but it was actually a screen pass. And from the look of it, the Pirates were going man-to-man coverage, and that's not good. Because man-to-man, you have to focus on one man and one man alone. And plus, tackling, that's another thing that they need to overcome.
Ooh, they got him right there. It's going to be 3rd down.
That there was a good stop.
Oh, look at that Mueller. He's pumped. And 47, Aaron Mueller, he's pumped. Not Aaron Mueller, but the brother, Caleb Gramada, actually, excuse me, that was. Gramada Sr. Actually, no, I'm seeing 57. I'm sorry. Now, number 5, Dix, I don't know if you've seen him, but he put his hand up like, come on, guys. Come on, fans. Let's get.
He's trying to encourage his teammates to try to make a stop. They have been beat all game so far. They need to try to make a stop, and it looks like it's a 1st down by the Trojans.
It also looks like the police department is looking for somebody. As Officer Cox and their buddy are walking through looking at. Maybe they're not. Maybe not. Maybe they're just making sure everybody's behaving here in the bleachers. Yeah, it appears that.
Well, it's true. Sometimes things can get out of hand at football games. So, sometimes things can happen. Things can get out of control. in football games, and that will cause some people to either get kicked out from the game or get banned from the games. And just like Mr. Wortman said at the beginning of this game, PHS is a school that likes to have good sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I think that's the entire state of Missouri that has good sportsmanship. Yeah, I know Illinois doesn't, but hey, that's Illinois for you.
Roasting Illinois while we're here in Missouri still.
Yeah.
Sad.
Well, I know Carbondale does not have it because they were at a volleyball game and they said some bad words at a Perryville volleyball game. And I'm like, you guys have good sportsmanship? They're like, no. I'm like, we do here.
That was good fake action there by Andrew. That was good play action faking by Andrew Coleman, but the play did not go so well as it was only a 2-yard gain, which would make it 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans at the Perryville Pirates 35.
So about a minute to go, or less than that here in the third quarter. Just about 9 o'clock.
Here we go. There's motion right there. It is a sweep. And oh my goodness. That tackle was a bit too high there. And it looked like Ian Curry, number 57, it looked like he made the tackle. And he should be lucky he didn't get penalized because he wrapped that running back right around the neck. That's a little too high for a tackle. That could cause a player to get a neck injury. So it is now a 3rd down and 6 for the Trojans at the Pirates 33. And it looks like what the Trojans are going to do is let the clock run out. And we have just hit 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We have just hit 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 27-13 Trojans.
All right, real quick, some scores in the 4th quarter. Hillsboro 0, Farmington 48. Whoever Cuba's playing is Cuba 6, other team 14. Windsor 7, DeSoto 18. North County, Festus actually is winning 35-26 at North County. Whoever that team is beating Fox 34-0. Park Hill Central is winning 20-7. That's in the third. Of course, our game just switched. St. Vincent winning 35-21 in the third quarter. Kennett currently beating St. John 20-0, and a shocker here. Caruthersville's beating Valley Catholic 24-13. And that's all of our scores except for the one that Grandview lost 5-0. Now explain how you get 5 points in a football game. A field goal and what?
A field goal and a safety is how you get 5 points.
But now if it's a forfeit, it's no matter what, 5 points or.
I'm sorry, do what now? I wasn't listening.
Oh, that's fine. A forfeit. If you forfeit, how many points do you get?
Absolutely 0. Nothing.
Well,
if you forfeit a game, it's an automatic loss for your team.
Well, Grandview lost something 5-0. So I don't think, everybody knows how bad Grandview is. I mean, St. James could even beat them 90-0. I mean, that's how bad Grandview is. I mean, that's who St. Vincent always loves to play homecoming because they know they're going to win.
Well, St. John is honestly a very good team. With me being a former Perryville Pirate football player and facing them before, they are indeed a very good team.
And run made by number 1.
Isaac Gaghan, I guess that's how you say his last name? Gaghan?
Well, I guess nobody in Perryville is going to pay attention, but.
And that'll be a run of about 7 on the play, so to make it a 2nd down and 3 for the Trojans on the Pirates' 19-yard line.
So it appears that Perryville, if nothing happens quick, they're probably going to go to 2-1 in the district. But Kennett's currently in the number 1 seat. Perryville would be at the number 2 if districts would start right now. I mean, it's easy because week 1 you played a Class 4 school, so you're going to pick up a bunch of points.
Pirates are wanting to try to stay in first place in their division, they need to try to get this win across Potosi, get this win on Potosi. And it looks like a no gain on that play to make it a 3rd down and 3 for the Trojans at the Pirates' 19-yard line with nearly 10 minutes left for the game. It is a screen pass right there. And
It's going to bring a 4th down, maybe, is it? Or is that 1st down?
it looked like it may be enough for a 1st. And it is.
Man.
That was a good. That looked like a good screen pass, if I do say so myself, honestly.
Yeah, we're at the 14-yard line, so Potosi still needs another 1st down for it to be 1st and goal.
That'll make it the first down and 10 on the Pirates' 14.
If you're Perryville, you want to stop here, right?
That's correct. You need to try to find a way to make a stop right now, make a turnover, whatever it takes to bring it back. And wow, that sure was some run and some hurdle there.
Of course, if you're Potosi and you get to a 4th down, you at least want to get a field goal.
Correct.
I mean, they already missed the extra point earlier.
And they're right now winning too. So I suggest that they should just go ahead and just go for the field goal and not worry about trying to blow this team out because they're right now winning against them so far.
But you never know.
Right. This is high school football. Anything can happen.
The only way Perryville was able to get a district home game last year, though, is to beat this team head-to-head.
Correct.
10-8.
And it looks like
at their place.
There was a good stop there by the Pirates defense there. It looked like there was no gain on that play. So to make it look like it is a 3rd down and 6 for the Trojans. Now, the Trojans have already given up, the Pirates have already given up like 3 3rd downs in a row. Because there's no doubt right now that they're probably tired. If they just want to get off the field, they need to find a way to stop this Trojans offense. Because they are on fire when it comes to the 3rd down. Play right there, pass play right there, screen play, and that was a good play right there.
And that will bring up a 4th down. So
that screen play did not work out well for the Trojans.
And number 74 for Perryville is coming in, so Perryville wants a new body in there. That is Thomas Hayden.
Thomas Hayden, and 54 is Tyler Baranowski.
Yeah.
And it looks like Ian Curry is subbing out too. And from the looks of it, it appears that the Trojans are going to try to go for it.
So would that be why Perryville went ahead and brought in some new bodies?
That could be correct. So here we go, 4th down. Oh my, got some play right there. Quarterback keep right there, and he's going to go for it. That looks too close to call.
I don't think so. I don't think he got it. I think that might be a turn of downs.
It looks like it's close. It looks like it's close.
It's right at the. It looks to be right on the line, or maybe no.
No. I couldn't tell. It looks like it was close.
A 1st down.
7:22.
I can't tell. That was close.
Oh, there is a flag.
Oh my. And it looks like number 63 for the Pirates, Devin Pittman, is coming in. Devin Pittman, the senior.
For 58.
Number 59.
Oh, 59.
Number 59. Oh, 59, excuse me, is Ian Curry. Forgive me. Number 57 is Matt Wheeler. It looks like the Trojans got the 4th down conversion. 1st and goal on the Perryville Pirates 3.
That's in. Touchdown.
Looks like it's in. Touchdown for the Trojans there. And the blowout the blowout so far continues. My goodness. The score is right now 33-13 Trojans. They are currently dominating this game so far. And it looks like they're going to go for an extra point attempt to make it 34-13, to make it a 21-point game.
Yeah.
and the field goal is good.
As it hits the back of the concession stand building.
Well, luckily the concession stand isn't going to be that easy. Luckily the football is not that heavy to destroy a concession stand.
Yeah.
So, it is right now, we are down to 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter here in Perryville, Missouri. The Trojans are leading 34-13 with only 7 minutes to go. Now for the Pirates. They know they're trailing, and yes, Coach Boss knows the scheme is going to be obviously power running.
Now is that Boss down there talking to him in the huddle?
No, that is Coach Roth.
Okay.
Coach Boss is right down there still.
Yeah, I graduated with Brent, but it's been a long time. It's been over 10 years. Just kidding.
10 years.
It'll be 10 years, for our homecoming reunion. So.
What has changed with you and Coach Roth for 10 years since you said you graduated with him?
I don't know.
Do you still feel like you get in contact with him every once in a while?
Yeah, with working at Walmart.
All right, and here we go. The Potosi kickoff team and the Pirates return team is on the field. And
Yeah.
It looks like another squib kick.
Here would be a question: if Perryville would get a touchdown, we've seen them do an onside kick a little bit ago, and they got it. Would they think about it?
Well,
Depending on the time, though.
Well, yes, there's obviously not a lot of time for the Pirates, and so here's how they're going to do it. Here's how they should do it. They should not try to run the whole lot, because right now, for starters, Potosi knows that the Pirates like to run the ball a whole lot. So if the Pirates want to try to fool the defense and try to make a comeback in this game, they need to start out by trying to get the passing game going. We've already seen that Evan Doherty can loft the ball in the air, make good play as receivers, and there's
Like
a pass
here?
play. Looks like a screen pass.
Intended for 10.
And number 10 is Dawson Camden. That didn't quite work out well, as Dawson Camden was a little too far to try to catch the ball.
Here's your roster, so you don't have to keep looking over here. I know you're doing a good job.
So like I said, if the Pirates want to try to make a comeback in this game, they need to forget about the running game right now and make some good pass plays, or otherwise this game's going to be over. So
Yeah.
Second down and 10, motion there. Looks like a run option.
Go down.
And apparently, it appears that the mic here was on, as Mr. Wortman said, "Don't go down, don't go down."
And speaking of don't going down, Valley Catholic's losing 20-32 at Valley Catholic.
Oh my, Valley's losing?
Yeah, the Crothersville.
Oh my goodness.
I believe
that's
it
a
might
shocker.
even be homecoming up there.
Oh my goodness, that's a shocker. Valley usually never loses. Here we go, here's the fake pass play. Oh my goodness, a little overthrown.
Was one of the attendant receivers a fan here in the spectator section?
Apparently.
I mean, we've seen earlier Perryville playing it or throwing it, and a cheerleader on Potosi sideline was able to catch it. So you never know.
Apparently, if it's not the receivers, it's either the other Pirates on the stands or the fans.
Hey, I'm not going to jinx this, hopefully, but I've never seen a ball come into the press box. I've jinxed a lot of things the last couple of weeks, but it'd be funny. I mean, what are we going to do if the ball's coming after the cameras? I mean, are you going to jump out there and try to protect that ball? Or?
I'm not going to jump out of here, but maybe I might either try to swat it or catch it. Otherwise, the most thing for most camera people to do is just get out of the way and let the camera take damage.
Well, not for poor Mr. Cook, wherever he's at.
Yeah, probably no doubt Mr. Cook would not accept that, because cameras can just be so expensive. And it looks like Perryville has taken a timeout. We nearly have 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and it is 4th down and 9 for the Pirates.
So one of the officials just told Perryville maybe go back in there, talk it over, because they started to walk out, and then the official, who's got his back to us and his hands behind his back like he's under arrest. He just told one of the Pirate players to get back in the group with your guys. What would that be? I thought you only had so much time before you had to come out.
Well, technically
Of course,
for
wait a
time-
minute. The referee's talking. Maybe there was a penalty that we didn't see.
You're probably right. There might be.
No?
Well, we'll never know right now because we haven't seen a penalty. All right. It looks like both sides are coming back onto the field. It is 4th down and 9, and it looks like the Pirates are going to try to go for it.
And I got to ask you, working with a Pirate football player, are you guys getting really hungry? I mean, love eating at McDonald's or what after the games?
Well, it can go either way. Like it can kind of vary. Oh, it looks like there's offsides there. It may have been, and oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
Oh
no!
There
that's
is
not good
a
at all. Oh,
number
no.
3 for the Perryville Pirates.
That should be roughing the passer on that play. That should be roughing the passer there. That should have been roughing the passer and an automatic first down right there. That's what should have been. It looked like that there was.
Now is that boss there coming out? Yeah, that is.
It should be a first down for the Perryville Pirates.
Yeah, I'm wondering. That should have been a first down, but then the penalty would have been declined because it was a big catch.
There is no way that the play there should be blown dead because Evan Doherty.
Yep, here we go.
There we go.
But did you see no flag? They didn't throw a flag as far as I could see. And that should have been a flag.
That's because Evan Doherty was.
So after 3, St. Vincent is winning 35-28 with Cali at home. We already knew that, but.
So that there was a good play. It would have been for more. It would have been there for more if the Reds hadn't blown the play dead.
Yeah.
I will admit though, I have no idea how Evan was able to try to get that play down right there.
Now who was that player that caught the ball?
It looked like it
Maybe
was.
Dick. Hey, you got this one.
It looked like it was.
Maybe Carter Dix?
No, it was not Carter Dix. It looked like it was. I saw number 82, so it's probably Logan Gunter that made that play. So it is a 1st and 10 at the Trojans. 35 right now for the Pirates.
Hold on, come back here.
So let's see what the Pirates are able to do after that amazing 4th down conversion. The Pirates now have 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions.
Oh, wait, he doesn't have a battery. That's the problem. Yeah, that was a waste of time.
And honestly, I don't know what the delay is for, really. The play should be going. There should be a play going right now, and it looks there. I'm not understanding what's going on here on the field. The Pirates fans look like they're getting. There we go. Another play. That was a good play. Carter Dix with the play. Carter Dix with the catch.
And I don't know if you could see, but number 3, Dowry, however you say it. Evan Doherty. Okay, he was able to continue in the game, even got hurt. I thought after you get knocked down and you're on the ground, you got to go off. Isn't that right? If your helmet comes off?
Sometimes that's not the answer. If it's not that bad, really, then there's no reason for the player that's down that long to go down. Another passing situation. Better watch out. Evan Doherty's going to try to scramble. He's still going. Oh, my. That was a good scramble by Evan Doherty.
Yeah. Now that play that when Dowry, the quarterback, got hurt and made a long pass, that should have been a play that you would have been able to film, but too bad, too late in the game. In the evening, I should say.
Well, that's true. That'd be that. But still.
I mean, that could have been highlight number 1 on Heartland Football Friday. You know how Todd is.
You're right. That should be number 1 there because there was a good play. Evan Doherty was pressured, and that ball there, the receiver there was just wide open.
It's even going down, and he throws it. Yeah.
Another passing situation, it looks like. And it looks like Oh, pass is incomplete there. It looks like it is intended for number 11, Ethan Moran. So it is right now a 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Now it's down to only 5 minutes left in this game. The Pirates don't have much time, so if they try to score here, they should start up by getting 2-point conversions from now on and try to do some onside kicks if they want to try to make a comeback in this game.
So Valley's now losing 27-32. They're coming back.
And 1st down and 10 for the Pirates at the Trojans 13. Watch out, I smell blitz. Quarterback.
I do too.
Oh my, that was close. I thought that one was going to be intercepted.
And Dix was right there, but the ball was able to not get to him.
That's because Evan Doherty didn't throw it to Carter Dix.
Well, who was he looking for? The bleachers?
Maybe, or either that, or he just made a terrible throw.
So I didn't see nobody.
Happened, yeah.
Now could have been and what's the call with when they call an ineligible receiver?
An eligible receiver would probably most likely be a lineman, really.
They come in and
maybe, but I don't know. Look, I smell blitz. There's another passing situation.
Yeah.
Oh, and that one, he's got it! He's got it! Touchdown Pirates!
Touchdown Pirates now. Can there be some?
That was a good pass play. That was a pass. That was a touchdown by number 10, Dawson Camden.
Way to go, Dawson, babe.
My. Did you see that jump that he made? Oh my goodness. That was a good jumping. That was a good jumping touchdown.
So now we gotta go for 2, but it looks like they're gonna go for an extra point. I don't get this, Brendan. Do you? I mean,
I don't agree with this call.
Yeah.
But they decided to go for it anyway.
And they got it.
Was good.
So now we're down by 2 touchdowns.
Correct.
Or no, 2 touchdowns.
And it looks like the kicker on that play was none other than the wide receiver that made the touchdown. Everybody watch out. The Perryville Pirates crowd is going crazy right now. They want the Pirates to try to turn this game around and win.
Yeah. And the
Pirates are coming back, folks. Get ready.
And the band did a great job. What you say? Or a member here in the booth who's on the band team. So.
Get ready, folks, and we may have a turn of events here on this game as the Pirates are catching up. The score now is 34-20 Trojans.
Well, you know what? I got to say, one game that I announced, I remember overtime. So that'd be something to do that, but
now,
I mean, they did it back in 2005, 3 overtimes against Dexter when they were losing 46-0 at half and came back and won.
Oh, my. So here's what the Pirates should do if they want to try to make a comeback. They're kicking the ball right now, so if they want to try to make a comeback, they should try to do an onside kick, and they should try to get to the ball as fast as they can and try to recover it.
Who's the quickest guy on the team, you think?
Oh, my. I honestly don't know.
I mean, Hotop, but I don't know if he's hurt. He's still hurt.
I haven't seen him on the game, so he's probably out for the game.
Oh, yeah, I can see him down there. He's
onside kick right there. Oh, and it looks like Potosi has gotten the ball back after a little bit of a dribble there. So, down 14 for the Pirates. Not a whole lot of time left as it's down to 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game. Will the Pirates be able to make a comeback? We'll find out in the next 4 minutes.
Now, you know, I do remember a game last year where it was like 31 seconds to go, and we were way back here at this 40, and we were able to get down there and score. I can remember that. I don't remember what game it was. It was in their Park Hill.
Here comes the Potosi Trojans offense. They need to be careful not to turn the ball over if they're wanting to win this game. Motion. There's a player there, and there was a good play for the Pirates defense. Looks like a gain of about 1 on that play.
More, I would say. Maybe like 4.
Looks
maybe.
like a gain of about 2 there to make it a 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans at the Trojans' 47-yard line.
So Perryville's got 2 timeouts. Trojans have 3. Do you think Perryville would be thinking about burning one of those shortly to save the clock, or?
The Pirates, I suggest they try to wait until like it's the end to try to wait until it's close to the game. Ball is loose!
And Perryville looks, oh my goodness, yeah, Perryville looks like they have it. And the fans are going crazy, and so are we in the booth.
The stadium is going wild here in Perryville, Missouri. As there was a fumble, and it was recovered by the Pirates. Watch out here, people. The Pirates are coming back. Now that they have the ball, here's what they need to do. They need to try to get a touchdown on this drive and either do a 2-point conversion or a field goal. Now, are they going to try to make a touchdown in less than 4 minutes? That's the question that we want to figure out right now. Here come the Pirates offense now on their own 40-yard line. It's a screen pass to Carter Dix. Screen pass to Carter Dix, and it's a first down right there.
Yep.
First down and 10 at the Trojans' 45-yard line.
Now, if you're the Pirate players, you're saying, "Come on, officials, hurry up, we want to play."
That's right.
But
they know they're running out of time, so they're going to have to risk going no huddle here.
Yeah.
The pro is that it'll wear off a defense whenever the game is getting desperate. The con is they may make the wrong decision and may cost the game. So here's a motion, fake pass off, lost it, and he's got it!
He's got it, yeah!
He's got it! Carter Dix again with the catch! That was a good loft pass by Evan Doherty. That was a good loft pass.
But hang on. Why are we all still hanging down here?
Maybe the refs see something that we don't. The refs might have seen something that we don't. And maybe coming back, it may look like it's an incomplete pass. And it looks like it's an incomplete pass, apparently.
So I thought, now in the NFL, I thought you could can't you just have it control the ball when you go down? Or do you have to have both hands on it?
Well, the hands don't mean anything as long as you catch it. But I think it's probably ball control. Here comes the blitz.
Yep.
And they're right there.
Yep.
Pass interference right there.
Yep.
That's got to be pass interference, no doubt.
On the
Chargers
defense.
right there. It's probably
And
going
they-
to be
and-
up on the spot where the foul has been spotted.
And that will be good for a Pirate first down.
That is correct, too.
Oh, now I'm hearing they might wave it off.
Well, is it pass interference? Who knows? Hold on a sec. It appears that there's something wrong. It appears that the refs might have made a bad call. And Pirate fans are going insane. They are booing the refs. Oh my goodness. What is that play? What is that play for?
Hey, security, you might be prepared to escort these refs out of the locker room shortly.
I don't see a penalty at the refs. And I don't see what the penalty here is at the Pirates.
Oh, I just seen a penalty. It's on the refs for making the bad call.
Good call there. Pass right there.
Bad call.
Scrambling. He's going to have to go for it. He needs to hurry. Oh, my goodness. So apparently, instead of it being pass interference, the refs decided to make a ridiculous call that we haven't even seen just yet. If it was supposed to be pass interference on the offense, I haven't seen that. That receiver there was just focused on trying to get the ball.
You know who the Pirates should have had right now? Bruce Farrell. You know how loud he can yell. I mean, the refs would go insane and probably even make him leave as loud as he can be.
Correct. 3rd down and a mile. Fake off right here. Pass is complete. Oh! And it came off the hands of Carter Dix,
who actually had a catch down there, but then they reversed it. Now, if they would have said he had to control the ball and in bounds, we would not even had the fans booing at the refs, right?
Correct. And it looks like Potosi will be taking a timeout.
They might want to give enough time for everybody to settle down from yelling at the referees.
Probably. Maybe. So it is now 4th down and 25. Coach Boss is not afraid to try to make them desperate 4th down calls.
Yeah, that is true. Do you think they would try it?
If they're going to try to go for it, they need to try to do, no doubt, an all-out verticals pass play. Which is, and by verticals pass, I mean all receivers go straight on.
Yeah.
And Evan Daugherty is good on lofting the ball. If he sees a wide open receiver, he's going to loft it up as hard as he can. It's just up to the receiver to try to catch the football.
Mm-hmm. And this would be a good time, to see Aaron Mueller. Of course, Aaron's, graduate, or Levi Zook, or, the guy last year who, was that Levi? No, who was the one that was running it like crazy, that could play quarterback and running it, scoring all the touchdowns, like 70 yard, he was 70 carries.
I don't know. Here we go. It all comes down to this play so far. 4th down and 25. Can the Pirates try to get a first?
And you can see Potosi getting their fans up. Now Perryville needs to do the same. A lot of the kids section has left, though. So.
And here we go. Here's the play. Boom! He's got it.
But is that good for enough for a first down?
Doesn't look like it's good enough for a first down.
Oh wait, hang on.
That didn't look. It didn't look like it was good enough for a first down. So for that, it'll be a turnover on downs. The Trojans offense.
Really?
Yeah, it's a turnover on downs. And here comes the Trojans offense. Can they hold on to the football this time?
Timeout, maybe? What's he saying?
I don't know. Let's try getting the ball ready. So here come the Trojans offense. Can they hold on to the football this time?
They need to fumble it here. Perryville needs to strip the ball somehow.
If they they need to try to strip the ball and recover the fumble quickly or intercept it. That's the only thing they can do right now if they want to try to win this game. It is right now a 2nd down and 7 for the Trojans at their own 47-yard line.
Well, you know what? The schedule doesn't get any more tougher after next week, because on the 27th they go across town to play St. Vincent. I mean, that will be about
2 weeks. Now that there will be a game to watch, no doubt.
And a lot of fans. I mean,
this is all local fans that we'll be talking about in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Right there. Looks like a gain of only 1 on that play. We are almost down. We are 2:30 right now, so this should be a good time for Coach Boss to try to make some timeouts if he do that. And speaking of timeouts, Coach Boss just used up his 2nd timeout right now. He needs to try to use his last timeout wisely.
Hey fans, if you're at St. Vincent and you're somehow watching us and you can hear a lot of boos, don't worry, that's not me and Brendan and everybody on PVTV. That's all the fans out here. Just thought I would, throw that out. I'm sure everybody's hoping for St. Vincent to pick up a win. They would like to win. I mean, they're 0-2 right now. I mean, one more quarter. If we would have had a fifth quarter last week, they could have gotten back in and beat Scott C. I mean,
Here we go. 3rd down and 4 at midfield for the Trojans. The Pirates need to make a stop if they want to try to make a comeback in this game.
and if there's anybody that works at McDonald's and you're watching it right now, better call them up and say, hey, it's about ready to get crazy packed in McDonald's because both schools have home games.
Here we go. Can the Trojans hold on to the football? Here we go. Oh! And he drops the... There we go. Oh, my. I just heard that hit, did you? Oh, my. That was a big hit right there.
Timeout Perryville.
That's not good then. Coach Boss, the Pirates need to try to figure out, try to make a comeback right now because that was the last timeout they used.
Or do they still have one?
I honestly don't know. They may have one more.
Yeah, we're going to have to somehow figure out how to score quickly. That's what they're talking about.
If the Pirates try, and it looks like it's a 4th down and 5 at the Trojans' 49-yard line. If they try to go for it, the Pirates need to find a way to make a stop. Otherwise, it could be game over. And here come both sides. And it looks like Potosi is going to try to punt it.
Now I gotta ask you, is it confusing when both schools are saying PHS, or what do you think about that?
Probably, it may be. And it is going to be a punt. And it's a high punt right there.
Let it go.
Alrighty. So the ball went out of bounds at what it looks like to be the 20-yard line of Perryville. Now, we are down to 2:13 right now. Score is still 34-20 Potosi.
Wow.
And the Pirates, they know they don't have a lot of time. So if they want to try to win this game, they need to find a way to make some big plays and fast.
Don't see anything, but I
They
did.
should forget about the running game
Yeah.
right now and begin passing. That's what they need to focus on right now if they want to try to make a comeback in this game.
I just heard Perryville's coaches just say we can have 2 plays. So, are you thinking a long pass?
Plays are good. Plays. The plays are going to have to be passing plays right there, Landon. Because right now, things are getting desperate for the Pirates. And it looks like earlier, Potosi used its 2nd timeout.
Roman 6 now.
The outside guys run slants, the inside guys run arrows.
Can you hear him? Outside guys running slants, inside guys running arrows.
Slant routes. That's like little routes that when you see this go, like little bitty scissors. Like
Hey, you
little
know
bitty
what would be
scissors.
funny? Is to have both booth coaches right beside each other in the booth, right beside the other booth.
That would be a little, yeah. That may not be a good idea, but at the same time, all of the coaches on the side there have headphones on, so they probably can't hear the other team very well. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Pirates at their own 20-yard line with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Can they find a way to make a comeback in this game?
Right there. Good ball. Don't pull back. Air it out.
That was a good one. What's going on right there? What's going on right here?
And the ref did throw a.
I wonder what's going on here. Do you know what happened? Because I didn't see a thing there. But apparently the Pirates fans don't like that call by the refs. personal foul penalty against the Trojans. That's a good call there for the refs. And with that may cost the Trojans some yards right now. And that'll give Pirates easier chances to try to get to the end zone for a touchdown. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line after that penalty with 2 minutes left. Here we go, passing situation.
Yeah. Oh, he can run some.
He's going to scramble. And he's got it. He's got it.
Yeah, he does.
St. Camden with a catch.
Now hurry up, guys. Hurry up because
They're going to try no huddle because they don't have no huddle.
Wait a minute. Did the ball go out of bounds?
Uh-oh, what happened there? That looks like it's a holding penalty against the Pirates. It looks like it's a holding penalty against the Pirates. And like I said, that's a problem that the Pirates need to overcome. There was a big play.
So you think they're going to work on that in practice this week?
They're going to have to. They can't keep making penalties, especially holding plays on the O-line. If they make big plays, that needs to stop. Otherwise, it's going to ruin their confidence in hopes of trying to win the game. So that's another thing that they need to try to work on. So instead of it being another 1st down and 10, it's going to be 1st down and 15 at their own 40-yard line for the Pirates.
And would you consider them throwing it?
More than likely, yes, throwing it. There's the motion. Fake out. There's the pass play. That was a good catch there by Carter Dix. But the clock is. That was a good catch there by Carter Dix. It looks like he ran out of bounds to try to stop the clock. And it looks like it may be enough for another Pirates 1st down.
Yeah, there we go. Now the play clock is at 20 seconds.
The Pirates need to avoid delay of game and get ready to move it. They're at the Trojans' 40-yard line.
Blitz coming.
It's another screen pass. And they're going to about 2 on that play. They're going to have to try no huddle.
Cardinals are, by the way, winning 5-0 for all of our viewers out there.
Play clock is still running.
And also the game clock. The game clock is also still running, Brendan.
Here we go.
I think they might need you out there.
It's a passing situation. Oh!
Well,
that would have been a great play right there.
At least the clock has stopped on that passing play situation.
Correct, but they're still at the Trojans' 42-yard line right now, and it's right now 3rd down and 8.
Yeah.
With only a minute left to go.
Man, I'm looking forward to next try calling the game like this with you after you do your, filming with Channel 12.
Well, thank you. I'll be ready. Motion. It's a low snap.
Motion, yeah.
Evan Doherty there, and it's an interception.
And that will probably end the night.
The game, as the Pirates have no timeouts left.
And Potosi is the only team with a timeout, and they actually have one.
Oh my goodness, that was a heartbreaking play for the Pirates.
But Potosi still has to run one more play because you get 40 seconds on the clock.
That won't be necessary. They don't need to. The only play that they need to do is to do a quarterback. Just do a quarterback kneel. Yeah. Because the Pirates have no timeouts. They're down by 14. There's nothing the Pirates can do to stop the clock.
Well, let me ask you, how you feel about having 40 seconds on the play clock, like the NFL and pros have?
Well, 40 seconds would be like plenty of time.
I mean, you could start kneeling the ball sooner, and
Well, that too, yeah. And Potosi's taking a knee to make it
one more play. There. One more play will do it for them.
That's correct. One more quarterback kneel play should do.
So it'll be a 20-34 loss.
And the clock is down to 30 seconds right now.
Is that going to be 34-20 final, or? Yep, that'll do it.
And that will be the game right there. About 15 seconds left to go in this game as both teams are trotting to the edge of the sidelines to the 50-yard line. It was such an exciting game. The Pirates tried to make a comeback, but all I can say is that they did their best. They'll do better next week.
So we're 0-1 in conference play and 2-1 as our undefeated season just came to a complete stop. Well, for myself, Landy Kane, and Brandon Blackley, is that correct? So long, Brendan. Sorry. And we'll see you next Friday with Fredericktown in town as it's fair weekend. Have a great night. Bye.